AI will completely revolutionize content creation in 2025. With the release of new AI video generation softwares like Sora and platforms like TikTok and YouTube Shorts making it easier than ever to monetize, there's an opportunity to make serious money. So in this video, I'm going to be going over 12 of the best faceless AI niches that you can hop into to start making money on social media right away. Niche number 1 is animal situations. So this channel has started only a month ago and already has over 500,000 subscribers. And along with that, they've generated over 180 million views, which equals a lot of money. And all they do is post animal videos. Some are about animals alerting humans to danger, like this one, for example. So the dog just warns the bus that something bad is going to happen. And then, you know, there's a hole in the road. And then they also post animal rescue videos as well. And these videos work so well because of their universal appeal. Mostly everyone loves animals. And then also because these videos have no narration, anyone can understand what is happening. There is no language to it. So that's why these videos can go so damn viral. But let's say I wanted to recreate this video right here. So it's a seal hanging off a boat, and then it starts interacting with a human, and that's pretty much it. So firstly, what I would do is take screenshots of each individual frame within this video, starting with the first one. So I would just grab a couple screenshots from the video of each shot, and then you want to take those screenshots and put them in a ChatGPT. And then I'm going to use this prompt. I'm going to recreate this video. Give me detailed prompts from Midjourney to generate images for each shot. Then give me prompts to animate them in Kling. I want consistency. Each prompt should be at least 4 to 5 detailed sentences. Make a photo realistic. So I'm going to send that. So we're going to be creating the images with Midjourney and animating them with Kling, and then I'm also going to show you what Sora generates as well. But you can use whatever AI softwares you would like. Instead of Midjourney, you could use Leonardo or DALL-E, and then instead of Kling or Sora, you could use Runway or Minimax, for example. So there's a bunch of different options. Here's what ChatGPT gave us. They gave us 5 prompts for Midjourney and then 5 prompts for Kling. So we're going to go and we're going to copy and paste the first prompt into Midjourney right here, and then we're going to go to the settings and make sure that it's a 9:16 aspect ratio, and then we're going to generate. All right, so I've generated a bunch of images and there are plenty of good options. I think I'm going to stick with this one though. So we can drag this up here and we will click this little paperclip icon so that way it has a similar style for the next image, and we're going to paste in the next image. And there we go. Now we have more images, and then we can just keep doing this for every single image. But now I'm going to show you how to animate. So we're going to download this image right here, and we're going to put our image into Kling and paste in the animation prompt. And then we're going to simply click generate. And there we go, we have the finished product. So it looks very realistic, and this is definitely something that I would use. But this is image to video. You can also do text to video as well. And I also did text to video in Sora, and I got this result, which is also pretty good. Very realistic looking. So basically, to create a full video like that, you would just keep repeating the process for each image and then just edit them together in CapCut, for example. But most of the AI niches that we're going to cover in this video can be created with a similar process where you just ask ChatGPT to create prompts and then paste those prompts into softwares and edit it all together. The second niche is sea monsters. So this has been blowing up on all social media platforms pretty much. Here's a TikTok page with over 2 million followers, and as you can see, they're very consistently getting millions of views, and their videos are just sea monsters pretty much. So just a compilation of different sea monsters being captured and placed onto boats. And this shorts channel is doing the same thing and getting very similar results. So these can be easily recreated with the process that we just went over. Niche number 3, horror. So this page posts very strange videos that are quite scary to watch. Let's play this one, for example. So yeah, that's pretty creepy, right? And here's another one. So just combining a bunch of very scary elements, it's very creepy to watch and very strange. And there are plenty of different types of videos that you can make in the horror style, just making scary images and animating them. Lots of potential with this niche beyond what this page is doing. And niche number 4 is less uncanny, but still a little bit strange, fruit creatures. So this Instagram page posts creatures that look like a combination between fruits and people, and they're put into human-like situations pretty much. So it's usually just a compilation of different clips like this, as we can see here. So it's that simple. There's just usually about 5 or 6 shots per video, and they're just animated. But these types of videos are very easy to do, and you don't have to do it with fruit. You could do it with vegetables or other types of food, or any other objects that you want to turn into lifelike creatures. There's plenty of potential with something like this, and it can go viral so easily because it's super original and eye-catching. And the fifth AI niche is fusion. So similar to how the last example combined fruits and human-like characteristics, this page does it with animals and liquids, or candy, or elements, or anything else. So let's take a look at their most viral video. So basically just combining birds with different liquid elements, as we can see here. So it's pretty cool. But these would be created by first making the AI footage of the ostrich, then the AI footage of the honey, and then making AI footage that combines the two. So that's one way of doing this niche, but this TikTok account does things slightly differently. So first they'll start off with an AI image of two animals, and then they'll show them morphing into one another, as you can see. And then it's basically a hybrid of that animal. So there's an animation between two different images pretty much. First an image of the two animals, and then an image of them combined. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So I'm going to say to ChatGPT, create an image prompt for Midjourney of a bear and an ostrich facing each other in the desert. They seem to be angry at one another. Make the prompt 5 detailed sentences and photorealistic. Both animals' full bodies should be seen. And here we go. We have a nice, very detailed prompt that we can copy and paste into Midjourney. And there we go, we have a few options. I like this one right here. So now we're gonna say to ChatGPT, create a prompt where they're in the same setting, but are now combined into a hybrid between the two, a bear-ostrich hybrid creature. And this is the prompt it gave us, so let's copy that, paste it into here, and let's drag the original image right here, and once again, click that paperclip icon, and generate it. And there we go. Now we have a few options. So I think we're going to go from this image to this image. So now create an image to video prompt for Kling where the first image blends into the second. The two creatures should morph into one. And then paste what ChatGPT gives you into here and put the starting image first and the ending image last. And we're going to click generate. And here's what it gave us. So yeah, it's a relatively smooth transition, and you can keep regenerating it multiple times like I did. And some results might be better than others, of course. So that one might have been a little bit stranger than the last one, but you can basically just keep regenerating it over and over again, mess with the prompt, and eventually you'll get a really good result. And there are multiple other similar niches where you can basically fuse together two different subjects. For example, niche number 6, which is states as animals. Now this page was actually created by a member of my premium school community, and as you can see here, he's been pretty successful so far. So he usually does states as animals or states as fill in the blank. So for example, his most viral video is states as fighters. So he's basically just taking an animal from each state and turning it into a human-like fighter. And I assume his RPM is relatively high because he's using some of the methods that we go over in the community on how to raise your RPM. For example, he's targeting US states instead of countries. So that way this is likely primarily a US audience. And then it's also completely original content since it's generated by AI, which also raises your RPM on TikTok. But this niche has lots of potential. Like I said, instead of states, you can do countries, and that could lower your RPM a little bit, but you would be likely to attract a larger audience. So lots of potential with this niche. And AI niche number 7 is very similar, animals as soldiers. So here's another page created by another member of my community. This page mainly takes cats or dogs and turns them into soldiers or some other occupation, like this is a police officer, for example. And a lot of his videos are able to get lots of views because they're capitalizing on current events with Donald Trump in this video, for example. So this video likely took off because it was relevant to something that Donald Trump said about cats at the time. But once again, these are very easy AI videos to make. Just have ChatGPT create prompts of animals in human-like scenarios and use AI to create videos out of it. But as you can see, we've had lots of people build successful faceless social media pages in my premium school community Faceless Mastery, not only with pages using AI footage, but also with tons of other niches and formats as well. So if you're interested in joining, you can click the first link in the description and see what we have to offer. Number 8, wrestling. So this channel has only posted 21 videos and already has 300,000 subscribers with 130 million views. And these are very simple AI videos to create. So they're just 10-second videos with one gigantic fighter and then one normal-sized fighter. But that's literally all the videos are. There's not too much movement. There's not even fighting. Just this is enough to capture the attention of over 57 million people. I'm telling you, the potential with these AI niches is absolutely endless. And then we have niche number 9, which is one that has been popular for a while now. Dark fantasy. You've probably seen these videos before. They very easily get millions and millions of views, but they're usually just taking a popular franchise or popular characters and putting it in the dark fantasy style. So you can easily make these clips with AI, and then they're probably just using CapCut to add a filter on top of it to give it this unique aesthetic, where you take something familiar to the viewer and add a unique style to it using AI. So there's tons of different accounts doing dark fantasy, so maybe in order to stand out, you do something else, like a 1950s theme or a futuristic theme. I think doing things like that can really help you stand out and blow up faster in a niche like this. And AI niche number 10 is history, one of my favorites. So this page has grown to almost 200,000 followers just by posting AI visualizations of certain historical eras. So for example, we have Babylon right here in 600 BCE, and the clips that they show are very immersive and very interesting. And as this comment says, this is what AI should be used for, and I completely agree. I think videos like this make some of the best use of AI, visualizing something that really happened in history. And for this, you can just ask ChatGPT to give you prompts of visualizing a certain historical era, make some images with Midjourney, and then use a software like Kling to animate them. Or you can even do prompt a video where you skip the image generation part and go straight to generating the video. I think Sora, for example, would be very good for a niche like this. The 11th niche is cat stories. So this is a niche that's been around for a while now, but it still can get tons of views, as you can see here. So these are usually just animated cute cat stories where they're just telling a story with images. Now this one's a little gross, but that's probably why it went so viral. But as you can see, these videos are able to go viral without even animating the images. So if you go the extra mile and animate them instead of just leaving them here as images, then it's probably going to be very easy for you to stand out and go viral. And the final niche is moral stories. Now these have been popular for a while now using just AI images, but with how advanced AI animation and video is nowadays, I think it is best to hop into this niche doing animated visuals instead of still visuals. And an example of a page doing this very well is Wisdom and Folklores. They're at almost 1 million subscribers, and they usually get hundreds of thousands to millions of views on the majority of their videos. So let's take a look and see what type of videos they make.
Mom, when will you two stop fighting? The little girl shouted. Honey, go to your room now, the mother yelled. She ran off. Every day, the man comes home bickering and complaining about the food tasting bad and the wife being lazy. Dad returning home. Suddenly, a loud noise was heard and a scream. The little girl has been shot. The lady had shot at the husband, but he was holding their girl. They rushed her to the cry, Mom, I'll be fine when parents fight. Comment yes.
So their content follows that basic formula where it's just some story that has a moral to it with AI visuals to go along. And this page really shows the true potential of AI content, in my opinion. I believe the best AI content will be the content that does a little bit more than just show visuals. The best AI content will be the ones with AI narration. So if you're trying to get ahead, I encourage you to jump into that format right away. But anyways, those were the 12 best AI niches to dominate social media going into 2025. And if you want to see any detailed tutorials for any of the niches mentioned, let me know which ones you want to see down in the comments below. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.